This is the part where I get to play two roles as Scoutmaster and his father. I have been asked to do the Scoutmaster Minute, which a lot of my scouts know lasts well longer than a minute. And they always do a good job of making sure they time me to see how long I really take. Today we celebrate Dutton's achievement of the rank of Eagle Scout, the highest achievement in the scouting program, a distinguishing award that few achieve. For many of you and your parents, your scouting journey began many years ago. You and your parents decided that you should be a scout, and you began your journey towards this lofty goal. But what is scouting? And why did your mom and dad, or an adult in your life, decide that you should be in scouting? It is true that scouts are explorers who advance in search of truth and knowledge. Scouts forge paths for others to follow. And we all know about the camping and outdoor activities and youth-led program and merit badges. And many of you have had the pleasure of hearing Mr. Hood's Scoutmaster or Scoutmaster minutes over the last 20 or so years. So I'm sure you've probably all heard of being prepared or scouting values or leadership or the many talks on doing your part as a good citizen. But really, what is this whole scouting thing? And why do we have to keep scouting? Why is the Eagle Scout Award a beginning and not an end?
Okay.
If we spend our lives scouting, don't we ever find what we're scouting for? I've heard it said that scouting is a game with a purpose. Have you ever really wondered, what is the ultimate purpose of scouting? My wife and I were raised in the Catholic tradition, and when our children were baptized, the priest very clearly explained our vocation as parents. Our mission as parents, and this is not as simple as it sounds, is to teach our children how to love. Parents, scouts, it turns out, when I was recruiting you and telling you about all the fun you'd have doing Pinewood Derby or going on high adventure campouts or hanging out with your buddies, what I was really selling you was a program designed to help parents and scouts fulfill what I believe is the most important mission we have in life, learning to love. When Lord Robert Baden-Powell, the founder of Scouting, was asked where religion came into Scouting, he replied, "It does not come in at all, it's already there." Powell commented that Scouting is nothing less than applied Christianity. Allow me to share some perspective. Let's review the Scout oath that we heard at the beginning of this court of honor. On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country and to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. Remember the three fingers in the Scout sign? They represent the three tenets in the oath I just said, where we commit ourselves to our duty to God, our duty to others, and our duty to self. So let's replace the word duty with the word love. Love God, love others, love yourself. Golly, I think I've heard these words somewhere before. You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, and with all your strength. You shall love your neighbor as you love yourself. There is no greater commandment than this. The duty we have as scouts is the highest duty we are called to. This is the common theme in all the major world religions, the golden rule, the duty to love. And what is really neat about scouting and differentiates scouting from other programs is that scouting doesn't just set the expectation, scouting tells us how to do it. It shows us how to do it. It gives us the opportunity to practice, fail, forgive, try again, grow, and master. So how do we love? Well, fortunately, the Scout Oath points us to a few simple instructions in how to love, and we call these instructions the Scout Law. Love is trustworthy. Love is loyal. Love is helpful. Love is friendly. Love is courteous. Love is kind. Love is obedient. Love is cheerful. Love is thrifty. Love is brave. Love is clean. Love is reverent. Reverent is the last law, and the last shall be first. Reverence guides us back to our first duty, to love our Creator. Like the never-ending lines in the Scout Law, the three duties are intertwined and balanced. A Scout cannot have one without the other. No one is more important than the other. As Scouts, we learn to love ourselves. We love ourselves, we love others, and we love God. Scouts, God created each one of you and made you special and endowed you with gifts that made you uniquely special. So as a Scout, earn merit badges, go on campouts, learn new skills, seek high adventure, arm yourself with knowledge, experiences, and wisdom. Keep yourself physically strong, mentally, and morally straight. Be prepared. A Scout learns that love really isn't love unless you share it with others. Our Scout-led program has our senior Scouts leading and mentoring younger Scouts. Scouts plan and participate in service projects to do unto others, learning to share their God-given gifts with the good of others for the benefit of the community, the nation, and our world. Scouts do a good turn daily. And here, in an Eagle Scout ceremony, we celebrate the passing of the torch of love-based leadership and the responsibility to prepare the next generation of Scouts, and the challenge to leave no trace except more love in the world than you found. Scouting is love in action.
Thank you, Mr. Hood. I would like to ask